What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys, to another pick a card reading. Before I get into it, I just want to thank you, all of my OGs, my new Gs, and anybody that allows me your time. It is truly an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that they fall upon your heart and remind you guys to use your discernment and your intuition and to take back your power to make the decisions that best lead you on your journey. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And today in Becky's House of Cards, we are going down the rabbit hole with this is a different style. I don't know, I just got channeled to do this right now, so I'm just gonna go with it. But this is a what happens if I stay, what happens if I go. So it's going to be, each pile is going to have a kind of two-part situation to it. I am going to draw from the big pile to get you guys some piles set up, and then we will clarify with my little deck. And yeah, so we'll get into it, guys. But if you guys are interested in a personal reading, check out the description box down below. That is all linked down there. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, it is not a requirement. But if you feel like you're in the giving mood, you know, around the holidays, that is down there as well. Also, make sure you guys check out my other playlists. You know, my channel is growing every day. Okay, and so I know I was a little bit behind this last week, but that's just because I had a minor surgery. I had a tooth pull, totally minor, but still enough with in your mouth. You got to talk. It's one of those things. Okay, so let's get into it, guys, and thank you for joining us. Source, what messages do you have for the collective? Pick a pile. What happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Piles 1, 2, and 3. What happens if they stay? And what happens if they go? What messages do you have for the collective? Pick a card reading. Piles 1, 2, and 3. What happens if they stay? And what happens if they go? Okay. What messages do you have for the collective? Pick a card reading. 1, 2, and 3. What happens if they stay? And what happens if they go? Thank you, Source. For pile number 1. Wow, what messages do you have for pile 1? Thank you, Source. Okay, messages for... Wow, I guess I should put these in frames. Sorry about that, guys. What messages do you have for pile number 2, Source? Okay, this one is trying to fall out, so... Okay, and messages for pile 3, Source. What messages do you have for pile 3? What happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Pile 3. Okay. My cards. Oh, that's why they want that one. Okay. Pile 1. What happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Okay. Wants to come out that way. Pile 2. What happens if they stay? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, those two are coming out. Hold on, guys. I want it that way. Okay, thank you. And pile number 3. What happens if they stay? Whoa, okay. So this wants to be on pile 2. I know I asked for 3, but this wants to be on pile 2 because it's where it landed. So pile 2, you're set. So pile 3, Source. What happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Pile 3. What happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Thank you. See how that one flew over there to pile 3? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just got to go with your intuition, guys. Pile 1, what happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Pile 1, what happens if they stay? Thank you. Pile 3, what happens if they stay? What happens if they go? What happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Okay, they want this one. Thank you, Source. Pile 1, what happens if they stay? Thank you. Pile 3, what happens if they stay? What happens if they go? Okay, thank you, Source. All right. And before we get into what your guys' choices are, let's see what we got on the bottom. 10 of coins. So whatever the outcome of each one of these piles is, it doesn't matter, right? You guys all have different stuff going on, which is why I love pick-up piles. But there's going to be total abundance. Like, you guys are going to come into wealth, success, material, financial abundance. You guys are going to come in, and whatever that means, right? That could just be better off than you are right now. Whatever it is that you're working towards, there's something that is happening for you guys that is going to bring you up into a state of overcoming things. And you're going to stop being in this energy of not paying attention to those small little details that have been getting you in situations where you're arguing too much. Rather, you want to grow, and you want to stop being in this sense of being overly burdened. We have 10, 10, 10 here. So we have 4 10s here, guys. This is a completion. So that's what they want me to tell you. Whatever it is that comes out in each one of these piles, just go into this with the understanding that this is completing a cycle for you. Okay? Let me straighten these out. Can't have some ugly piles. I don't really care, actually. I just do it for you guys because I know sometimes we're all OCD. Okay. So on pile number 1, we've got the Hermit card. Pile number 2, we've got the Moon. And for pile number 3, we have Temperance. Okay, so we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a deep breath. Think about whoever it is that you're thinking about. Take a couple deep breaths, come back, and whatever pile you're drawn to should be the pile for you, keeping in mind that these are general readings, okay? You guys need more time. Pause the video. But for now, we're going to go into pile 1. Okay, so for those of you that chose the Hermit, pile 1, this is for you. What happens if I stay? What happens if I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Okay, so I'm going to put what happens if we stay, what happens if I go. Okay, so what happens if you stay? We've got the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what happens if I stay? Ooh, we have the 4 of Swords in the upright. Okay, what happens if you go? We have the Tower or the House of God. Okay, what happens if you go? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So honestly, pile 1. I'm gonna draw some clarifiers here in just a second. I just want to tap into this energy. So what happens if you stay? Well, you're gonna feel stuck. And I feel like there's this like if you choose to stay, there's going to be something that comes down the road that you're going to absolutely refuse to change. And not realizing that the reason you're like that is because you feel trapped in the situation. This is like a sense of being trapped in something that you don't want to be trapped in, right? There's a sense of needing to go into introspection here. The Hermit, right? Which is funny because even without the Hermit card being on your pile, I would still get that energy coming from these 2 cards. That this is a need to go within. This is a need to discover who you are, what it is that you're going through as an individual, why it is that mentally you're not clear-headed enough to overcome the negativity from the situation, which would be this 5 of Swords in the upright. But right now you're not. This is like not changing, not wanting to change. I don't even want to deal with it right now. So let's get some more energy about this. If you stay. Wow, that just like flew out. So it wants to be like this. So yeah, source is saying that if you stay, there's going to be a destabilization of a home situation. Right? There's a lot of injustice here. There's a lot of injustice in this situation. There's a lot of feeling like things aren't going the way that you want them to. There's like, right? I feel like there's a lot of judgment being passed for things that other people are doing. And you're going to feel again with this 4 of Cups here being confined to a situation that just feels completely not for you, right? It's just not for you. There's no space for you to grow. There's no space for you to blossom, right? Like I said, you feel confined here with the 4 of Swords. And this is saying like, you feel confined because there's no space for you to express yourself. Why is there no space for you to express yourself? Because as you express yourself, somebody's coming in and saying, well, you shouldn't express yourself because I don't know how to. And so then you get into the energy of like, well, I don't think I need to. But then you need to step up into this King of Swords energy where it's like you're clearly communicating what it is that you want. You want a new, passionate beginning outside of this. Something's coming in that you're going to be able to, you know, take a hold of, really. Source, may please get some more energy for if pile 1 stays. And please have some more energy out on the board if pile 1 stays. Wow. Okay, what else do you want me to talk about since you're not giving me a card? Yeah, the injustice thing is big. Like, that just kind of keeps all... Okay, I see. They want me to move this over here because of this master number, 44. So there's something about 4s that you guys see a lot. And I feel like the thing is that Source is pointing out in this general situation that this is so important for you to find inner stability. You need to find inner stability and get out of your mind and out of your feelings. You're in your mind because you're in your feelings, and you're in your feelings because you're in your mind. It's like this double-edged sword. It's like when you move from one to the other and there's no balance in between. There's no coming into a place of just simply being. And it's in that simply being that you're able to find an answer. Yeah, so you have choices. You have choices coming. The 2 of Wands in the reverse is saying that either choice looks favorable. You can absolutely stay or you can go. That doesn't matter. What matters is, do you learn the lesson that's presenting itself here, right? Like I said, if you stay, there's going to be this energy later on where you just right out don't want to change because you're like, it's almost like compartmentalizing something else of the way that you've been treated or something that you just, it's like a belief. If it's love, it's just saying, well, this is how love is. Like, I have to just settle because this is the way love is. Or if it's like a home situation that always seems like it's falling apart, this is how I have to stay here because it's how it always is. Eventually, that situation will get so heavy that it will force you to change. It will force you to go into a situation where you'll have to change your perspective. And please get some more energy out for if they stay for pile 1, Source. Okay, they want this one. Yeah, there's something else better for you. So either somebody's coming in offering romantic love. This could be you offering romantic love to someone. It could be from your past, I hear. But I also hear Soul Tribe is coming in. Yeah, there's a huge change in store for you. Like it's like this, you're almost afraid to change this. Or you're almost afraid to complete a cycle. Because your emotional ego is basically telling you this is all I'm good for. And that's not true. Like this is just a, whoa, okay. So I guess those 2 are going over there. I don't know what they are yet, but I'll set them up. Okay. So we'll leave that over there. Yeah, this is like saying that you're not good enough for what you want. But you are good enough. Like, you are good enough for what you desire. So we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, so it's like if you stay, yes, somebody's going to offer you love. Somebody's going to come in offering you love. But then there's a lot of barriers and obstacles that you have to overcome. There's a lot of things that are going to make you feel like you're not on the right path. And there's a sense of greed coming in. Yeah, falling from grace and not being able to overcome. It's like getting lost in a, so this is sort of saying it's like you're getting lost in a, it's getting involved in a lost cause. Because you're going to be depressed. You're the one that's going to suffer here because there's this sense of greed here. It's like, well, I want what I want and I want it when I want it, and I'm not going to sacrifice that. Like, that's the energy that's coming out. And so Source is asking you to own your Empress energy. Can you own your Empress energy and move out of this energy and into something that is going to better serve you? Or are you going to stay? Are you going to stay in it? This is telling me that if you stay, you're going to have a huge wake-up call in regards to your perspection, whatever that is, your perspective. It's telling me that if you stay in the current situation, whatever it is that you're thinking about, or with whomever it is that you're thinking about, yes, this person may have offered you love, But the thing is that they've offered you love because there's a lesson, a perspective here for you to grow and to possibly move into a bigger, higher perception. Let's see what's going on over here if you leave. Look at that. Luck. The Wheel of Fortune changes. And we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So yeah, so here's the deal. I see. I'm going to get one more card, but I want to explain this. What's going on over here? Yes, you will have a House of God moment. It's going to feel like everything's falling apart. Wherever you're at, like it's just going to feel like your whole life is going to fall apart. And then this person, whomever it is that you're dealing with, they're going to come off as really cold. Like they don't care. And the reason they're going to do that is because hurt people, and they think that you did this to them on purpose, and it's not. Like if you go, this is you doing this something for you. This is something for yourself. Okay, it's like the future is what's changing your fortune. The potential of having the future that you desire is what's changing your fortune. Finding balance and harmony in a situation that really doesn't have balance and harmony. Right? You do have luck in your life, but you make your luck. Like you make your luck by showing up for yourself. You make your luck by doing what's best for you. Even if this person gets mad about it. You know, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is somebody else. And they're mad because you're not going to be there anymore. And they're greedy. Like this is greed, right? Like again, greed coming out. That's why they wanted me to pull it out that way. Because this is greed coming out twice. Yes, if you stay, this greed isn't changing. But even if you leave, guess what? The greed isn't going to change. Whoever this is in your life, they just want, like, it's like, I stake my claim on you. Like that's the message that's coming through here. Like basically pile one, well, that's nice, but you're mine. Oh, you're going to leave me? You can't leave me. You're mine. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is a really bunk-ass energy. It's not a pretty energy. May I please get some more information on if they leave for pile one? This is devil energy coming through. This is toxic energy. I think that you've been used to being treated a certain way for a really long time. And that this is like overcoming devil energy. And this person like wants you to feel bad so that you'll come back, because if you come back, then they know that they could treat you however they want. And so this is about finding a place to I can't look at that devil energy coming out on the bottom of the deck. I just happened to turn it over and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is like you really looking into yourself. When it's coming out in the reverse, this is like owning your own self. Like, I can't change the way that this person is. Right? And that's honestly, guys, I'm not going to draw too many cards because I don't want this to go on for forever. But I'm going to put this here because I feel like that is definitely the connecting energy here between these. If you stay or if you go, well, no matter what, you're dealing with the devil. You're dealing with, okay, and I'm not here to point fingers at people. Okay, I'm not here to say anything, but there are people who are in devil energy, which is very low vibrational energy, like very manipulative. And the Queen of Swords, when she comes out in reverse, she's very cold-hearted, and she says things that are meant to like cut you off at the knees. Right? It's like, I know this sounds weird, but you think about a pregnant woman that gets ticked off, and the pregnant woman, she'll just say whatever the hell she wants to, and she doesn't care who she hurts. Like, that's the energy coming through here. Like this person, and if you guys are pregnant or have had kids, like, and you haven't done that, whatever, it's like, I've met a lot of people who've been pregnant, and they get in this really weird energy, and it's like they're going to move mountains over mountains for whatever it is that they believe in that one moment, and it's because the hormones are going high. And I feel like why Source put that on my heart is because it's like when you choose to leave, if you do, yes, it's going to feel devastating. It's going to feel harsh. It's going to feel like, my life is coming to an end. But I think what's going to make you actually really strive forward here in this to turning your fortune around is the fact that this person is not going to react or respond to you leaving in the way that you thought that they were. Yeah. Exactly. like, that's what scares them the most. I'm going to tell you, this is what scares them the most, is the fact that you're going to leave and you're going to be successful. And this is Source coming in saying that, guess what, pile one, that's what's promised for you. And again, if you guys watched me shuffle, I always do a mini, see, this is why I encourage you guys to watch my shuffle. I know it's long, I know it's tedious and whatever, but I always do a mini reading in my shuffle. And we came out with the bottom, there was like 4 10s on the bottom of the deck, like boom, boom, boom. Right? And then here you have 10, a completion of a cycle, right? So again, it's like you're ending on this Wheel of Fortune. It's like, yeah, you got to go through this. You got to go through this person treating you like shit. But then you come into this energy of realizing, okay, I got to focus on myself because this person is greedy with my energy. Like, they just want my energy. It's like, I keep hearing energy vampire. This isn't even narcissist energy. Like, I don't want you, and they may have narcissistic tendencies, and yes, some of you guys could be dealing with a narcissist, but whoever it is that you're dealing with is literally an energy vampire. Like, they don't know how to cultivate their own good energy, and it's like, you're always in a good mood, or you're always doing something that seems very, like, positive to them, or you're working on something good, and this baffles them. And so they like to bring you down into a lower vibrational energy, because the lower that you are, the less that they have to look at what it is that they're doing, quote unquote, wrong with their lives. So it's like, if all they do is sit at home and watch TV, on their days off, and they never do anything, and all they talk about is how they want to lose weight, but they never get up off the couch and change. And here you are, every day you show up, you work out for 20 minutes. It's like, it's not even that you're putting in a lot of effort, like a huge amount, but understanding that even that little bit feels like a huge amount, right? This person is mad because that means that you're shining light on that energy that they're not doing what they need to. So we have mountain strength coming out. It's like Source just saying, like, you've climbed the mountains. You've climbed the mountains with this person. And yeah, I'm asking you to climb just a little bit higher, because you're about to crest this. And when you crest this, it's like, you're going to have an easy downhill for a little while. It's not permanent, right? The downhill is not permanent, but it's a little reprieve from the constant uphill battle. And then the next uphill is going to be easier. Why? Because you got so strong from the first one, right? Exactly what I was saying in the working out situation. It's like, yeah, maybe when you first started, it sucked, but now you're like 6 months in and you realize you're so much stronger than the first day that you started. And this is going to bring you into a place of focusing on yourself. I do not know what happened, guys. I'm a little tired, but not really. Oh, look at this. Underneath focus, we have ancestors. It just kind of slid over and showed me. So you're being guided on this, but what you guys are overcoming is ancestral curses. Like, this is generational curses that you guys are letting go of, right? And that's being entwined with energy that's not good for you, that's keeping you away from your true nature. And I think that that's ultimately hard, because it's like letting go of something that not only you have to let go of, it's something that your entire generational line is going to be letting go of. And so that's like a huge weight to carry on your shoulders when it comes to this. Do you want to get one more? One more, not a whole stack, Source. Like, that's too many. I'm sorry, that's too many. I want this one here. Okay, they want the one on the bottom, apparently. I picked it up and it fell out, so I'm just going to go with it. What do we have under that? Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Number 6. So again, 6 energy coming out with the devil here is talking about finding yourself in the light of the eyes of the divine. Finding yourself in a space of love and kindness and balance for yourself, and knowing that you are deserving of the things that you desire in life. Okay, so what do we got here? Look, number 4. Again, we've got 444 coming out over here. That's why I had no idea what this card was, but I just knew that I wanted it here. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. And I feel like this is just that reminder to you that you feel so trapped in this situation, and you feel like, I can't overcome this. But this is like that reminder that you're not giving yourself enough credit for the creator that you are. And then over here it says, this is 19, which is 10. Again, that completion. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. I feel like this is for you. This is saying gift yourself. And look at these cards are the same color. The outline of them, it's like this light yellow color. I'm also taking this to connect with your crown chakra and also your solar plexus chakra. Those are the two chakras I heard right now. But I feel like expressing love through your gifts is that give yourself the gift of freedom. Give yourself the gift of freedom to overcome. Yeah, look at that. Underneath the devil. When you deal with and you take accountability for what you brought into this connection, regardless of how this person treated you or didn't treat you, when you take accountability for you choosing to stay in a terrible situation or in a bad situation, in a devilish situation, you overcome the negativity. Look at that. And you're overcoming. This is the thing. Look, the Queen of Swords coming out. Oh my gosh, Source, I love you. This is great. So they're saying that this is a failed relationship. Wherever you're at right now, it's a failed relationship. And this is a repeat pattern. And that's the devilish energy that you're overcoming within yourself, is why do I keep inviting repeat energy into my life, repeat failed relationships? When you own that, right? And that's different for everybody. It could be a mother wound, father wound. It could just be neglect. It could be abuse. It could be anything, right? But the thing is that you're ready to see that, and you're ready to own that, and you're ready to overcome that. So I'm going to pull a Cosmic Soul card for you guys today. Whoa, I just want one, Source. Okay, so they said top. I'll take the top one. Sorry, I was listening when that came because I heard it whisper, so... Yeah, and then we have 4 coming out on the bottom. Believe. Guys, there's something very powerful about the number 4 for you guys. Like, that's kind of absurd. What do we got? Integrity. Number 17, which is 8. Ending karmic cycles and abundance, right? Also, your heart chakra is very important here, and so is your third eye. And I'm going to read this one to you guys out of the book. I'm not going to hold it up because it is such an awkward angle, but... Let's see, number 17, integrity. To walk with integrity and truth is to walk empowered in spirit. So before I even get into this, I feel like this is what Source is saying. You're scared over here. Like if I stay, that's being afraid that Source isn't going to look out for you. And this is saying that you have to do what's best for you. So whether that's you staying or you leaving, ultimately, I can't make that choice for you. This is giving you the options of what could potentially go on if you do either, right? Here you have a failed family situation. Here you have freedom and fortune change. So again, that's what Source is laid out on the board. Your connecting energy is the fact that you're dealing with the devil, but also trying to find the devil within. To find integrity with oneself is to walk with spirit. Eagle represents spirit, looking at things from a higher perspective. And isn't that what I said over here? If you stay, you're still going to learn that lesson. If you leave, that lesson will come, but it just won't be quite as ground shattering, I guess. It says the qualities of this card represent breaking through habits, thought patterns that don't serve your authentic self. Habits and thoughts that leave you feeling guilty and less than who you are. Can I just stop? Because it's like everything I've said, guys. Like I can't with you. These patterns and emotions serve only to disempower your true potential. This disempowerment is caused by the ego. The ego judges that part of you that lives in the world of habitual patterns and mind games, creating areas of shade. The more it criticizes and judges that shade within you, the more your divine light diminishes. After a period of constant attacks and judgments, you are left feeling deflated and disempowered. Mistakes do happen, and there are times we all say and do things that we wish we hadn't. But instead of criticizing and judging that shade within you, send that part of you love, light, and compassion. Be gentle with that shaded area, dear one, and understand that there is a reason why it is dark. With love, shine light to this part in you and truly see what fears lurk at its core. View your fears with compassion and understanding, love and fullness, all that's been hurt and wounded. Now acknowledge the light that is you, the pure divine essence that flows through your every cell. Remember your true divine self. Continue your journey with strength, integrity, and truth. And the more you choose to walk in truth and integrity, the brighter your light shines and the more empowered your spirit becomes. Your affirmation is, I am a warrior of love. With integrity, I walk this path of courage and truth. Your associated chakras are your solar plexus, your heart, and your throat. And also with this, the third eye feels very important here for you guys. Now let's get some messages from the ghetto bag and we'll send you guys on your way. Okay, that one, That one. That one. That one, that one. I heard one more. That one. Okay. Your intuition is correct. That's why I keep getting this, the third eye. It's like you were listening to your intuition, but it's like you're questioning it because it's like maybe this person sweet talks you or gaslights you and you're like, oh no, they wouldn't do that. And it's like Source is basically saying like, stop looking at what this person's doing and start listening to yourself. Like that's really what's coming out here. Leo. So you guys could be dealing with a Leo. I didn't bring up any zodiac signs. I haven't really been doing that because there's so many people that I deal with. There's just so many. But if you guys needed confirmation, this could be the confirmation. You could be dealing with a Leo. This to me is coming out because it's saying it's time for you to embody the courage of a Leo. Being bold and allowing yourself to just for a minute be the one that's the center of attention. Be the sun. Without the sun, we're nothing. Without you, pile one, we are nothing. Be the Leo. Be the Leo. Let go of expectations of who it could be. Yeah, so I feel like this is just confirmation here that you really think that this person is the one that's meant for you. And I'm not saying they're not. What I'm saying is that there's this expectation, and with the expectation, when you have expectations on people, you get let down every time because no one can fulfill somebody else's expectations of them. Like, that's just impossible. And so Source is saying, can you open up? You are limitless. Can you open up to the possibilities? Right? Success is the greatest weapon in life. So I feel like there could be a sense of wanting to gain revenge in this situation. And Source is saying, don't gain revenge, just focus on success, which is why we had the Knight of Coins come out over here, right? That's Taurus energy. And Taurus is the stability of the zodiac. So it's finding stability within yourself, and that is success. And regardless if this person comes up as the Knight of Cups, this is saying that they're still not holding a light because they want your love, but they don't have anything to really give, even though it seems like they do. Right? It's like the facade. Be bold and take a risk. What did I say? There's that Leo energy coming through yet again. Be bold, take the risk. Don't be afraid, pile one. Don't be afraid of the outcome. Just let yourself experience life. Children involved. Okay, so you could be involved with somebody who has children. You guys could have children in the situation, which makes it hard. This person could also be cheating and have another family on the side. But whatever it is, again, we've got broken home energy coming out. And I feel like that's just something like you have to keep in mind. It's like staying together with somebody for the kids is not benefiting the children, because when they grow up, they're going to see the disconnect between you two, and that's what they're going to live again. That's how generational curses begin. So we need to be more honest about that as readers. We need to tell people that how does a generational curse begin? Well, it involves stuff like that. Like you're married with somebody, you're like, oh, we'll stay married until the kids turn 18. I've had that happen in my family, and let me tell you guys, it is not pretty. I've met people who've stayed in situations like that. It is not pretty. In fact, I'm sure you know somebody who's done the same thing, and did it turn out pretty? Like, you're probably going to say no. Chances of it turning out well are not very high, especially when two people resent each other. Like, that resentment spills onto the kids, and the kids internalize it. They think it's their fault, and it's just not a good place to be in. Others are comparing themselves to you. So, yeah, this person is comparing themselves to you. It's like, again, like I said, going back, it's like you're working on doing yourself. You're working on doing what's good for you. And this person wants to bring you down into a lower energy. Again, like you're working out. That was my example. And this is just confirmation that that's exactly what's going on. This person sees you doing good for yourself, and they don't like it because it shines a light on what they're not doing. So they're so concerned with trying to figure out a way to put you into a lower vibration. Okay, and a lot of times, like, don't take it out on this person, because I don't think people consciously do it. Some people do, but I don't think that everybody, that's why I say it's better to focus on self than to focus on revenge, because not everybody is doing it purposefully. Like, that is kind of crazy to think that everybody has it out for you. Like, that's just not, some people are just that way because they're living their own generational curses over again. Okay? So it's like, allow yourself to come up into a state of compassion. Believe that you have the strength to do this, and rather take control and take care of yourself, and let spirit carry you. Like, get the sense this is like a spirit animal coming and carrying you away, or this is your ancestors coming and carrying you away, or literally this is source coming and carrying you away into a new beginning, right? There's no reason to be in this state of like, oh, I got to get back at them because they hurt me. Like, no, it's like, this is really, truly, honestly owning your own self, taking accountability for where you're at, no matter how difficult it may seem. This is about you allowing yourself an opportunity to have freedom in a situation that has otherwise made you feel entrapped or crowded or caged in, right? And allowing yourself the freedom to create the life of your dreams. You know, if working out is what it is, again, it's going to be different for everybody. That's just a pretty generic example that most people can, oh, okay, I understand what you're saying. But if it is working out, just imagine if you were able to leave this situation and then you had all the time and the space to take care of what it is that you wanted to. You might work out instead of 20 minutes a day, you might put in 40 minutes a day because this person is not writing you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it gives you more space to do what you need to do. It gives you more openness to do what's right for you. Is it easy? No. Is it simple? Sure, the steps are always simple. But it's about being able to put yourself first. Again, embodying that Leo energy and not being afraid to seemingly seem self-fulfilling. Like, I know everybody's like, oh, it's bad, it's bad. It's like everybody thinks self-care is bad because it's selfish. No, it's not selfish to be loving of yourself. Look, it's not selfish. And you know this, but you're fighting it because it makes you feel guilty, because this person makes you feel guilty. And then you're wondering, do I feel guilty because I'm taking care of myself, or do I feel guilty because this person, you know, and then it's pretty soon you're judging yourself. Again, that internal self, which is what we got with your integrity card, judging that internal self. And it takes the focus off of the real culprit in the situation. And that's this other person. It's not their fault. Okay, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it takes your energy off of actually seeing their truth and their true actions. And it puts you in a state of blaming yourself for what's going on, which is narcissistic by nature. But I'm not here to diagnose this person as a narcissist. I will say that this person's very, very injured and hurt in the heart, and they are taking that out on you. And is that right? No, not necessarily. It's not right. But the thing is that you can't change this person. Nothing you say or do is going to change this person or deter them from their journey. It's theirs to live. Let them live it. So the choice is yours. I'm not here to tell you what you need to do or anything like that. I'm just here to give you the options and let you know what the reading says. So I hope that this helps, Pile 1. You guys are so worthy and deserving of what you desire. Never forget that. But I'm going to leave it there. Again, check out the description box if you guys are interested in a personal reading or donating to the channel. That is all linked down below. And with that being said, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah! Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Whew. All right. Pile number 2. If I get your cards out here. So for those of you that chose the moon card, if I can get it in frame here. For those of you that chose the moon card, this reading is for you. Okay, what happens if you stay? What happens if you go? So I'm going to put what happens if you stay over here. What happens if you go over here? And then I'll get some more cards to clarify. So what happens if pile 1 stays? Okay, we have the Page of Wands in the upright. Okay, what happens if they stay, pile 1? Ooh, the Devil in the upright. Okay, what happens if they go? We have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Wow. So I'm going to start over here. Honestly, pile 2, like I'm going to get more energy out here, but this is unbalanced. And if you stay, there's this energy of, yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of passion. This is definitely a romantic pile. Like so if you guys are not here wondering about a romantic connection, you might want to pick another pile before I get too deep into this. So, but I just want to let you know, this is a romantic pile. Okay. Yeah, so if you stay, I mean, there's definitely this sense of novelty here, like, like excitement and fun and freedom and like everything you want coming true. But the truth of the matter is that you're in a toxic situation. You're in a toxic situation. There's a lot of greed, unprincipled quest for money. This could be a third party. This could be sexual addiction. This could be an alcohol addiction. I'm going to say sex here because of the wand energy starting off the reading. So if you stay, it's like, yeah, it's fun, but it's not healthy. Okay, it's not healthy at all. May I please get some more energy for if pile 2 should stay in this situation? What happens if they stay? Okay, these want to be over here. So I'm gonna leave these over here. Yeah. This happened in pile 1 too, so can't question the cards, guys. I gotta go with what I feel. So okay, can you please tell me more about if pile 1 should stay? Or, I'm sorry, pile 2. Please excuse me, pile 2. What happens if pile 2 stays? Okay, thank you. So, we do have the 6 of coins. So, 6, 6. Damn, this happened in pile 1 too. Shoot. Crazy synchronicities. Okay, I need some more energy before I clearly go into this. What else for if pile 1 or pile 2 should... Why do I keep calling you guys pile 1? You might resonate with pile 1. That might be why. Pile 2. What happens if pile 2 stays, source? Okay. I want those. I'll flip down sideways. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Well, there's a lot of anxiety going on here, y'all. It's just, this is weird energy. Like, I just don't get it because, okay, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, guys. No, it's, so there's like this energy of like being excited. You've got somebody to connect with, but they're in another situation or you're in another situation and that needs to be taken care of. But there's still like this defensiveness or resistance to taking care of that situation, right? Because there's something legally involved here, which is causing a lot of anxiety. But at the end of the day, it could potentially be successful. Not only that, but equal give and take. Oh, this is weird. This is some weird energy, guys. Like, what have you got yourselves into? Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay, yeah, so it could potentially turn into something that's equal give and take, but also, I'm just going to tell you, it's going to turn into a money situation. If you stay, this is going to turn into a comfortable money situation, but here's the deal, you're going to be tricked. We've got the 3 of Wands in the reverse right here. This is trickery. This is somebody who goes about doing things sneaky and not wanting to tell you what's going on, which means that they could be sneaking around you, behind you. Here we go. We've got the Page of Wands. So this is exactly what Source wanted to say. Yeah, and you're feeling completely confined and defensive. And you don't want to go within. But you could potentially move forward into a situation that will bring about stronger friendships, connection. But it feels like a reversal of fortune because of the situation and a failed relationship. And there's not enough information for you to really judge what's happening But something's going to show up, and that's going to be downloaded to your intuition, realizing you need to network. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is that that's why. It's like there's just not balance here. So whoever it is that you're involved with, or whatever it is that you're involved with, honestly, the only thing that they want is money, and that's what they're thinking about all the time is money. And so with this Page of Wands here, this is definitely, it's not high level, right? Like it's not the King of Wands coming in here. This is the Page of Wands coming in here. It's like new. You feel kind of like a kid, a child. I was going to say Kyled. I don't know what that is, but it was kid and child mixed together. Kyled came out. So, you know, maybe you guys are dealing with a Kyle. I don't know. That was so weird, guys. But you definitely feel like a child. But here's the deal. It's because there's legal issues involved in this. A legal trial, right? Like there's a huge legal trial, and this person is defensive even towards you. And I know that this could be a situation, but again, like I said at the beginning of this feels like a romantic situation right off the bat. This person feels very defensive towards you, and they're not being completely honest with you. I'm just going to tell you that. So yeah, you could stay for the fun of it, or if you're okay with somebody not being completely honest with you, but I feel like it's causing you a lot of anxiety. I feel like it's causing you so much anxiety, and you're just kind of like, is it really worth it? I mean, sure, the sex might be fun, but is it really worth it ultimately in the end? Is sex worth all this anxiety and strife that you're going through? I mean, it could very well be. I mean, we don't know what's going on if you go yet, so we'll see a little bit more into that, but I feel like this person leaves you hanging a lot, and I feel like that's the thing. It's like if you're in a third-party situation knowingly, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I keep getting third-party situation here. I feel like if you're knowingly in a third-party situation, this person is, when things go down, they're going to put you into a third-party situation. That's the trick. It doesn't matter. It's like this person enjoys having multiple partners all at once. This person enjoys being with multiple people. It's kind of like a thrill. It's like almost like an insatiable thrill that they can't get over. And at the same time, it's like all they care about right now is having money. It's not like they don't want to give to you. They do want to give to you, but they think that the only way to give to you is to have a whole shit ton of money, and that's why they're focused on that. And yet at the same time, it's just putting you in a very precarious energy. It's like putting you in this very defensive energy, and this very like, I'm blocked. I feel blocked. That's why I couldn't get a reading on it, because I feel your energy feel blocked. Like, whoa, what the hell? Like, you know, I like this. This is fun. Like, let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do this. But then there's this energy of like, but what the is really going on? Well, this is, if you stay, I'm going to tell you, like, you guys are going to find balance with yourself, but that doesn't mean you're going to stay for forever. Because I think once you balance out your energy, you're going to realize, wow, this is not for me. Right now, it's just more about the energy of having fun. And I feel like this person holds sex over your head. Like, if you don't give them what they want, they bunk out. Look at that. 4 of Wands. I just happened to split the deck. Just randomly, I was splitting the deck. For no reason. And the 4 of Wands comes out. Romantic frustration. In the reverse. See it? Matching cards. Romantic frustration over here. Romantic frustration. And if you leave, romantic frustration. Like, you can't freaking win. But at the same, look, yeah, exactly. There's no balance here. This person's being nefarious. They're very tricky. They don't want to tell you what's going on. They like tricking you, and they like keeping you in this state of imbalance. It's like not healing. And so you need to set up boundaries. Like, I feel like Source is like, I need to help you out here, Becky. I don't know what's going on. Boundaries and how this connection is going to work. Because right now it's imbalanced, right? And there's a lot of control happening. Yep. Look at that. And then underneath that, the Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, this person's controlling you. This person's controlling you. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I split this. Again, Source is like, I know you need help, Becky. I know you need help. Let me help you. I got you. Like, again, sometimes they don't want to give the energy, like whatever's going on. It's like, this isn't Source. This is like me tapping into the potential of what happens if you stay in this person's energy. Well, I need to know their energy. This person is very good at manipulation. They're just really good at it. Pile 2, it's not like it's a bad thing if you stay. Like, it could potentially turn out to be like a fuck buddy with a lot of money in it. Okay, like, and some some people really enjoy that. I'm not here to say that that's a bad situation for anybody. If what you like is comfort in coin, shoot, go do you, boo boo. I'm not gonna say no. Like, that's terrible. Like, who gives a damn? If that's what you want, you go do you. But there's a sense of you, regardless if you stay, you're going to find some sense of balance. Okay? You're going to find some sense of balance within yourself. And this is scary, but I think you're aware of what this person is doing, but at the same time, you just can't help yourself. Like, just can't help myself. I need you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bun, sugar pie, honey bun. You know that I love you, right? Like, that was so random. That was so random, guys. Cool. Cool source, whatever. So there you go. Maybe that song means something to you guys, whatever. But the thing is that this situation, there's a lesson here. So if you stay, like, you will get the lesson, but it's not going to be easy. Like, and I feel like that's the thing. Like, I don't feel like a broken heart because I think you're aware of the situation. like it's almost like, yeah, maybe you are emotionally invested, but it's not so much so that, like, it's everything you need, you know? So I'm going to move on to If You Go, because this is just some funky ass energy here. And I don't know. I want to move over here. So romantic frustration and not being able to overcome past circumstances. Honestly, it's kind of like a lose-win, win-lose situation. I don't know. Like, this is a weird, you guys have the weirdest energy so far. Like I don't usually get them this weird, but you know, whatever. Cool. I'm here to tell what the cards say. So romantic frustration. Yeah. It's like, if you leave, like, you're not going to have the fuck buddy that you have. And, you know, or whatever, this lover or whatever it is, excuse my language. But so now you're romantically frustrated and you're like, God, I just need somebody to get off with. Like, again, that's what's coming out. And then because of that, it's almost like you're refusing to do the shadow work. Like, you're refusing to do the shadow work. Let's get the third card and then we'll see what's coming out. Okay, thank you, source. Like, that one came out real fast. So we've got the 2 of coins. Okay. We have the 5 of wands in the reverse. Yep, exactly what I said. This is weird energy. Look! The King of Cups in the reverse. Wow. What's the connecting energy? This person ain't got nothing to give. Whether you stay or whether you go, they're not going to change nothing. This person ain't got nothing to give. But, like, here's the thing. Like, you'll overcome. You'll get through it. Will you be better off? Yeah, you'll learn something. Either way, I mean, the choice is yours. But if you stay, like, if you go, you're going to have a whole bunch of twists and turns. There's going to be a whole lot of weird things that happen to you. Okay, thank you, source. Like, I needed that because I was like, this does not make sense. And then you just told me, I just heard it's timing. There's something about the timing of this situation. It has to happen right now. So it's almost like, just kind of stay and have fun in the situation right now. Because it's going to help you find something out about yourself. Because if you leave, it's almost like you're not going to be able to move beyond a past situation. Whether that's this person or a past relationship before this. It's almost like this person is helping you heal your life. You know, yeah, okay, thank you. So I just heard the song by Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. That's what I just heard. It's almost like this person is teaching you that it's okay for you to be sensual and sexual again. Especially with these 2 kings of cups coming out both in the reverse, clarifying each other, right? Like that's it. It's like you're not able to move on. It's like if you leave, you're left without any resources to recover. Right? You're left without any resources to overcome what it is that you need to overcome. But if you stay, at least you're not alone. And it's like this person, whoever this person is forcing you to deal with those parts of yourself that you otherwise wouldn't deal with. They have nothing to give, but that's not the point. There's something else here. There's something else that's going on here. It's like you have to choose if you want to persevere through this, or if you want to overcome this madness. This is like a maze that you're going through. Either way, I mean, shoot, I don't know. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, that's the energy that I'm feeling here. Like, whoa, pile 2, you got, like, I mean, there are some, okay, so I guess this is what I should say. There are some things on our journey that we can't get out of, right? Like, there are some things that we really have to go through that are fated, and it's kind of like, this is like that moment before things fall into place for you. It's like you kind of got to deal with this. Stay and be present with it to see where it goes. It's not about the fact that this person can be with you or not. This is truly just about, can you be yourself while having fun? Or if you leave, you're going to be in a situation where like it's just not going to be good. You're not going to change. Like, this 5 of Wands here in the reverse is like obstinate refusal to change. Nope, I'm not doing it. Not today, sons of bitches. We're not going to change. I'm not going to do it. And then Source saying, oh, cool, because you're not changing, we're going to send a whole bunch of tests your way to help you tap into this deeper part of yourself that you don't want to deal with. So that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever you guys have yourselves in right now is just kind of a weird ass part of the journey. It's just like overcoming something that is devilish within you by inviting the devil in. Like, if that makes sense. Right? Dealing with the devil. Like, this is like you guys, it's not like you're on the wrong path. Like, I don't want to paint this like you guys took a wrong path. Like, no, not at all. No, like, there's something about finding balance here, but so I heard the devil is in the details right now, wherever you are on your journey. Like, sometimes for us to heal a wound from our past, we have to relive that wound. And if we're seriously making it so that we're not living that wound, we won't heal it. It's like it's been compartmentalized, and it's like everything else. Like, you can write it out, you can do all these things, but there's something in particular about something that has happened in your past that you literally are refusing to look at. And so it's like Source like forced this connection into your life so that it would cause you to look at all those, and they're not healed. They're open wounds. They're like gaping open. And it's like I see you over in the corner, like licking your wounds, like, shit, I'm a wounded dog. But it's like, if you leave, those wounds are still just going to be there. And it's like, I mean, I can't make this. You guys have to make this decision. I can't make this for you. Okay. That's why I wanted to do it this way. This has got to be the weirdest pile, but I completely like can see how this is. Like, I understand what's going on, and just it's confusing to me because it's like, whoa, like it doesn't feel like hope. Like, this doesn't feel like hope. It's like, again, damned if I do, damned if I don't. But what weighs more at the end, at least over here, you get the 6 of coins in the upright, which is essentially equal give and take, right? Like, that's what it is. But there's a lot that has to happen here. It's almost like, let's go on the roller coaster ride of a lifetime. Because if you leave, you're just going to be left with those wounds and you haven't healed them. But at least over here, you're finding balance within yourself. And, I mean, shoot, maybe even having fun while you're at it. You know, like, damn, pile 2, like, whew, you guys, I need to go smoke a cigarette and I don't smoke. Like, that's how I feel right now. Like, shit. What do? Find sanctuary. Find sanctuary with your, so, okay. I got you. This is for you. The 6 of coins is for you. Like, if you stay in this situation, you're going to come out on top. Like, it's not like a bad situation. Okay. Like, it may feel like it. Maybe this person is knowingly putting you in a third party situation. You know, they got to go through a lot to get to you, but the situation is this. It's teaching you how to take care of yourself. Like, ultimately. And if you leave, it's almost like you lose that drive to really focus on what's important for you. What did I say? Focus. And here we have focus on the bottom. Yeah. it's like you're being forced, and I feel like I need to put this out. You're being forced to focus because there's new beginnings coming, and this is getting you out of that fight or flight mode, which has you in a weird ass perspective. It's not like the situation is bad, but it's helping you find strength. It's helping you let go of things that aren't serving you, which are those wounds that you basically said, no, I'm not going to feel that because that shit hurts. And this person is forcing you to feel them. Sorry, I thought I just heard someone singing, but I guess not. Okay, so I feel like this one wants to go here. It's just a lot. Like it feels heavy, and it feels like that anxiety is just like feels interesting for y'all. Like shit. Like, I don't know what to say, File 2. I'm sorry this is not a better reading. Okay, so we've got 2 coming out over here for you. Okay. I'm not even going to read what's on the bottom because, oh. Now I have to. I wasn't going to. But new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Yeah, so there's something spiritually going on with this connection that makes no sense. That's why I'm having such a hard time explaining it, because what's going on in the 5D is very exponential. But what's happening in the 3D, it don't make sense. It just don't. It don't make sense. Like it's like, what the hell? So it's like, it's almost like you could stay in this connection and let the connection play out while you're still finding yourself. It's almost like this connection allows you to have fun, but still figure out who you are. Like you don't have to do it alone, but the connection also is like, there's not much going on here. There's really no love here. Well, it's not that there's no love. It's just there's no love being able to be offered. All that this person can offer is their body and maybe their perspective on life or whatever. But they can't give you love because there's this devil energy that's in their energy, this third party situation. Again, with that 3 of Wands, there's a lot of trickery going on here. But I think you're aware of that. But I think that there's something about that. Like, it's like you're learning as you go how to listen to your intuition, listen to what your body is telling you, listen to what matters for you. And at the same time, because of the anxiety that's being caused here, it's like rather than focusing on the anxiety, using that as a fuel to create for yourself. And as you create for yourself, it helps bring you back into a place of actually being abundant. It seems so kind of back-asswards, right? Ass backwards, back-asswards. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm. It came out wrong because that's exactly how it feels. It feels wrong, but it feels so right at the same time. Ooh, okay. So we've got 37. So this is a completion of a cycle. Like, I really feel like this is the past coming back so that you can say goodbye to it for good. But we've got 37, which is 10. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so you always consider them. And I feel like that's exactly some of the things that you're being taught is how to love again. It's like, so I feel like this is like acceptance of where a person is, no matter where that is. Not being resentful for where this person is, but truly being open who and what they're doing. Like it's not about what's going on, because you guys have a connection. Like, there's a weird ass connection between you guys that's unexplainable. Like, I feel it. I feel the connection. But it's like you kind of go back and forth. I want to leave, but I want to stay. I want to leave, but I want to stay. But when you leave, when you want to leave, I feel like maybe you have walked away, but it's like when you leave, you're just left feeling empty. Like, I missed something. And what you miss is that you know that your spirit needs to journey on this right now for whatever reason, because there's something that's coming out of it that's going to help you out in the long run. And it's going to heal this romantic frustration and this emotional unavailability that you have within you, pile 2. So then we have 46, again, 10. So I guess you're going to complete the cycle whether you stay or you go. It's just, what do you want to deal with more? Do you want to deal with the anxiety over here? Or do you want to deal with the romantic frustration and the not having the emotional resources that you need? Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. This is like telling me you need to spend quality time with yourself. Either way, it's like bringing you into a place of acting upon a higher notion of being with yourself and being comfortable with being with yourself. Because over here, you have to be with yourself. I get the sense that you're alone a lot in this connection. And you're always wondering, like, where's my person at? But over here, if you leave, you're still alone. But there's still this refusal to change coming in. It's like, it's almost like you leave one. Okay, thank you. I was trying to figure out that line, and then Source told me it's the lesser of two evils. Like, you have to really figure that out. It's not like this is an evil situation. Again, this is a part of your spiritual journey, something that you chose to do, and you have free will. Like, you will always have free will. Like, you choose what's best for you, but there's like this energy of like, if you leave, you're not going to get the benefit of coming into a place of financial security, of coming into a place of seeing what actual equal give and what actual equal give and take is. Like, it's not like this is equal give and take, but there's something profound about this connection that makes you feel different than anybody else. So it's almost like rewriting what it is that you want. Romance. Yeah, this connection is beyond. Like, there's so much love here. Act as if your partners here spend quality time together in romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. I'm just going to tell you guys, like, they're trying to tell you this. There's a spiritual connection here. I'm not here to label it. Okay, I'm not here to label it. That's not what I'm here to do. But what I'm telling you is that there's something profound that's coming from you being in this connection that is helping you find balance within yourself. And leaving actually puts you, it's like you're taking steps forward in this connection, but if you leave, it's almost like you come into a standstill, or it's like Source has to recreate this situation again so you learn the lessons, because you guys literally repressed. Somebody broke your heart. Like, pile 2, somebody broke your heart bad. Like, real bad. Real bad. So much so that and don't take this like I'm blaming you or anything, but they broke it so bad that you're the one that's in a very toxic energy. Yes, this person's in a toxic energy too, but it's like no one's free from sin, right? Like, you're not the victim here. No, that's not what this is about. What's going on is that the toxicity that is inside of you is eating you alive, and you have to heal that. And if you leave, you're not going to get a chance to see that face to face and actually deal with it as it arises. I have actually gone through something similar to this, and I'm just going to say, like, that's why I think I'm so confused, because that's exactly how I felt when I was going through. I was like, you want me to do this, but then I got involved in it, and now it hurts like this, and I don't want to hurt like this, and I don't want to do this, but and then I tried to leave, and when I left, I was a mess. I was a mess. I felt like my whole life was falling apart. I was like, why? So I had to go back. And when I went back, it felt better going back. But I'm still like this energy. It's like that energy of being like, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? And so it's like I had to learn something. And what I had to learn is that I was in a relationship with a narcissist, and I had to learn how to deal with all those things that every time I got blamed, I had to push that down. Every time I got hurt, I had to push that down, because what was going on with me didn't matter. What was going on with my ex is what mattered. Do you see? And so it's like this situation came into my life to make me realize that, holy shit, like, I really didn't know what was going on within me. So even though you're in this funky ass situation, it has a profound lesson to it. But ultimately, you guys have to choose what's best for you. Like, I can't say that. So yeah, skewed perspective. Like, you're seeing it on the 3D level. Okay? There's something much higher to this. Like, you have to focus your energy on something much higher. It's like, sure, if you want to stay and have fun, like Source is saying, that's not the problem here. But there's something about learning how this person approaches you that is going to teach you what it is that you want in life, and teach you what you want from yourself. And I feel like that's what's going to change your perspective, right? All the while, it's forcing you to work on a project or a position or business that you have. It's like you have no other choice but to work on it. Because it's like, if I don't, I'm just going to stay in this weird ass, funky ass energy being scared all the time, right? Wealth is knowledge, not money. Okay, yeah, so this is giving you wealth. So with the 6 of Coins here, again, this is talking about being in a life of luxury, like, woo. And so it's like you're building yourself up. You're building your wealth up. It's like you guys are gaining knowledge on how to deal with this, whatever the situation is. But what is happening is this is a mirrored situation of what it is that you've repressed from your past. Is this the person for you? I can't say. I can't say. That's not what this reading is about. Okay? Even if you leave and you're told to leave in a situation, or you know you need to leave, right? Because I'm not going to tell you guys what you need to do, but just saying, like, just say that you like really hear somebody out and you're like, you know what? Yeah, I really think I need to leave, right? It doesn't mean that this person won't come back around. But there's like, you're gaining wealth here. You're gaining knowledge. You're gaining some sense of energy, like, that's going to help you out in the long run. Only a fool thinks they know everything. Yeah, that's exact. I feel like a fool here right now. No, but guys, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know exactly what's going on. There's something else that Source has planned that they're not bringing the cards out that are giving me enough clarity to tell you about this situation. Basically, it's like, if you stay, you're going to gain something. If you leave, you're going to be emotionally distraught because you haven't healed a part of yourself. So, but that's up to you. I mean, Source is never going to say, I'm sorry, pile 2. You have to do what I say. You got to go through this suffering right here. And it's only perceived suffering. Why is it perceived suffering? Because you're dealing with things that you have put down and down and down and compartmentalized. Like, myself doesn't matter. And this is you finding out who you are. And potentially, maybe they'll come around and they'll deal with what they need to because your light is so bright. And maybe they'll come around and give you equal give and take. But again, I can't say for sure because there's just a weird energy coming here that this is more about you finding the sanctuary of your soul. Rest before you burn out. Yeah. Take a break. Like, I think you spend so much time working. It's okay to be a hard worker. I think that's important, but I think at the same time, it's like, you don't want to think about anything. So this can be a double-edged knife, right? Like, this could be, you have healing from it, but if you never take a break, like, you're never going to get and integrate the healing that's from it because you're so busy trying to keep your mind busy and off of the situation until they come back into your life. Fall. We're in the fall season now. Right? But this is about letting go. And I feel like this is more about letting go of what you think it needs to be. Can you be present with what it is? Like, this is just really an interesting reading, guys. Like, this is, honestly, I'm confused. I hope this reading makes sense because I'm confused. It's 1:11 on the clock. So shoot, have faith. I got you, Source. I have faith that this reading is making sense to people. Because I think you guys are just as confused. Like, I think I'm tapping into your energy. And I'm also tapping into this person's energy. And it's like, this person is tricking you. But they're not, because they think you're aware of what they're doing. But at the same time, you're just kind of like, well, but it's fun. Like, can't I just have fun? And Source is like, yeah, cool. Stay and have fun. That's fine. But you ultimately are the one that's going to come out on top. Be patient. Yeah, so just be patient. Again, there's no need to rush this. I think maybe there's this error energy that you're trying to rush this connection or trying to rush it into seeing what it is. And it's like, shoot, just, can you let it be? Can you let it be and see? Try dating instead of expecting. There we go. So yeah, it's cool. Keep hanging out with this person, but try dating on the side. Like, dating should be enjoyed with multiple people. Like, it's not just one and done. Like, you need to see. And I think that this person is teaching you what to expect when you go out on a date. Like, what to expect from a person when you take them out, whether that's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. They're teaching you what you want. This is what this person is doing because it's mirroring a past situation. It's bringing in a lot of energy. And I think that's the thing. It's like, you're so upset with this person because it's like, you need to be. And it's like, no, right now you need to focus on yourself. Like, you need to focus on where you're at, where you're going. And again, it's like, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. I mean, I don't think it's right or wrong either way, but I think that this is very important. It's like, you got a lot of romance cards here showing that this energy is definitely a past life partner for sure. But that doesn't mean that that's going to be a current life partner. but they could be in your life because you guys are both trying to heal past wounds, and there's something about that. You know, there's something about that. And yeah, I mean, shoot, this is probably one of the weirdest readings I've ever done, guys. Like, I don't even know. But then we have new love on the bottom, and look, I love you. So I think this person does love you. They might not say it. They probably won't say it because of the situation they're in. Because this person's very much in their ego. Like, I just want you guys to know this person's in their ego. I think they love you, but I think that you staying with them and learning what you want and what you don't want is what's going to open you up to the star in your life that you do want. Whether that's them or not, I can't say. Because again, sometimes people choose to change because they see other people succeeding. But this is energy, like, I mean, you ultimately have to be the one that makes the choice. Like, again, it's not like this is a cut and dry situation. This is just a weird ass situation, and there's nothing wrong with you. I'm not saying that to say, oh, there's something wrong. No, like I said, I've been through something very similar to this, but you know, I guess it wasn't until after I got out of it that I was like, damn, that was really strange. Like, that was weird. It was, I don't even know what to say. And, you know, Source is saying there's a new beginning here. There's definitely a new beginning, but is it with this person? That's kind of hard to say. You know, it is. It's hard to say. It's not like, oh yeah, look, but blessings are coming in. Blessings. What's the blessings? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, spiritual growth is a huge blessing. Seeing things from a new perspective, because you might not realize it now, but seeing things from a new perspective alters the way you see life. And when you change the way you see life, you bring in so much, you know? Yeah, and they're just saying celebrate yourself. I think in this time, it's just like honoring yourself. Like, dance, celebrate you. Like, if you stay, cool, celebrate you. Be in a place of happiness. If you leave, cool, just celebrate yourself. Be in a place of happiness. It's not sadness that you need to embark on. This is about you being in a stable connection with yourself, as weird as whatever it is that's going on around you, and then allowing yourself to experience differences. Like, you know, don't put a label on this. Just treat this situation as though it's a date. Like, and be okay with where it ends up at, you know, like, it's not a one-night stand. I'm definitely not getting that energy here, because you guys have definitely seen each other more than once. Like, this is something that you want to be stable and solid, though. I can absolutely feel that. But that's the thing. I think if you leave, it's like you're just kind of going to clam up and not want to try and date anybody anymore. You're just going to want to be in this energy of feeling sorry for yourself. And so it's like, wow, I mean, you can do that. Yeah, sure, if you want. But again, guys, like, this is, I never really want readings like this, but I cannot determine what Source is going to say or not say. So, and I read energy, and that's the energy that's coming through. Like, I need a drink of water. Yeah, networking. We have networking coming out on the bottom. There you go. You're going to overcome it. And yeah, it is romantically frustrating, but ultimately, it's like you see that there's a lot of responsibility that comes to this, and it's frustrating too, because it seems like every time something happens, you get knocked off your path. But the point of that was so that you guys could find a real connection with this person. Again, I don't know. Let me get a drink of water. I can't with you all. Too much going on. Like, this is just, you know, hey, I did not know where this was going to go, but now I see why Source wanted me to do it. You guys definitely have a strange one here, but you have to, please just understand, no matter what has been said on this reading, you have to do what you feel is best. There you go. My dog clarifying. Do you hear her barking? Yeah, that's right, y'all. You got to do what's best for you. Don't be like, oh, the tarot reader said, and tarot reader's life. Oh, wow. I totally didn't draw you guys one of these. Well, I'll do that right now. The tarot reader's the have all be all end all. No, like, no, you have to use your discernment. You have to figure out what's best for you. Can I please get a Cosmic Soul card for pile 2? Look, your guys' energy has me so you guys need to sit in meditation. Like, I'm spent. Like, this is crazy. I still got one more pile to do. Okay, that one. Be fearless. Number 3. Your angels are with you. What do we got on the bottom? Surrender. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You're holding on too much to what this connection needs to be rather than just enjoying it for what it is. Like that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like just enjoy what it is. There's no need to put a connection label or whatever. It's just as it happens, can you be present with as it happens? So I'm going to read this to you guys. Be fearless. Do you really want to look back on your life and see how wonderful it could have been had you not been afraid to live it? Has fear been holding you back from pursuing your dreams and following your heart? Do you hold a fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of change, fear of making a mistake, fear of what society may think, and fear of life and death? And I really do feel like this is so relevant to what's going on with you guys, because there is a fear. It's like you just don't realize it, and the fear is coming from that compartmentalized energy. It's not the situation. The situation is making you deal with it. It's that fear is just within you. The fear of failing can be immobilizing, and many wonderful opportunities are missed because of it. It serves only as a wall, stopping you from living a joyous life. Again, coming back to making sure you guys are finding happiness from within. When you hide behind that wall of fear, you not only slow down the process of transformation and growth, but you also attract what you most fear. This situation. For example, if you have a fear of not being worthy, you will find yourself in situations and circumstances that validate those fears. Building those walls of fear do not protect you from the unknown. It keeps you imprisoned within a cycle of challenges. These challenges may come in different disguises, but ultimately they hold the same energy. To transcend this repetitious will is to shine light on and face those inner fears. And that's why Source is saying, if you stay, this person's going to help you find that balance within yourself. This is not a battle, but an act of pure love and compassion. Go within yourself and find out from where these fears stem. Fears are usually born from something you've seen, heard, or experienced personally. Send this shade within you love, understanding, and compassion. You are stronger than you realize. Take that next step and live your life fearlessly. This is your prayer. Great Spirit, give me the strength to embrace the fears within me with love, compassion, and light. Your associated chakras are your base and your sacral chakra, which makes so much sense. Your base chakra is I belong. So say that to yourselves. I belong. And your sacral chakra is I feel. And I have a right to feel. And I think that's exactly what this person is forcing you to feel. Like, I think they're forcing you to feel what's going on. Right? And that's something that may be foreign to you. And it may just be that you ran from it for so long that, like, I just, don't want to do it anymore. But don't give up hope. Choose what's best for you, Pile 2. Just truly choose what's best for you. I love you guys. I'm sending you so much light and love. Your guys' reading went a lot longer than I was planning on it to. But that being said, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Okay. Pile number 3. Wow, come here. For those of you that chose this Temperance card, move this one out of the way. My apologies. This reading is for you. What happens if I stay? What happens if I go? So how I'm going to set this up, and I apologize, Pile 2 is just kind of radical, but that's cool. I'm going to put on this side, what happens if I stay? I'm going to put on this side, what happens if I go? We're going to get some clarifying cards, have a connecting energy. I'm going to get you guys some oracle cards to send you on your way. So I don't know. I'm just going to say this. I don't know what's coming out because it has been a roller coaster ride this whole day. So what happens if you stay? Okay, we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Make sure they're in frame. Okay. What happens if you stay? We've got Justice in the reverse. Okay, what happens if they go? We have the Four of Coins in the reverse. Okay, and we have the King of Coins in the upright. Okay, so I'm going to discuss this energy and then I'll grab some clarifying cards real quick. But we've got the Two of Wands and the Justice in the reverse. So there's a defeat. Like if you stay, you're going to feel defeated. It's like you have choices, yeah, but right now, you just, I think if you stay in the situation, you're going to feel defeated about what happened, because there's going to be energy that's not serving you. Injustice, yes, but this is like somebody that's a bigot, right? It's like judging someone for doing the same thing that you're doing. There's a lot of judgment here, right? A lot of fear. This is also a karmic cycle, and it's asking you to complete the karmic cycle. Now, we'll get some more energy on it, but I feel like right now you're having a hard time embracing love. And I feel like because you're having a hard time connecting with your heart chakra, you're having a hard time listening to your intuition, which is one of the reasons why you're here. And I think that that is creating a situation where you don't know what to trust anymore. Source, may please have some more energy about what happens if pile 3 stays. What happens if pile 3 stays, Source? Let me shuffle these real quick, guys. Just like get some clearing out energy here. Alright. It's funny. I shuffled it the second time. I'll show you guys. It's on the bottom. We've got Temperance coming out on the bottom. Yeah, so it's supposed to shuffle. So may I please have some energies, clarifying energies for what happens if pile 3 stays. Thank you. Feeling stuck. Hemmed in. Controlled. Unstable with self. And you want to network. I think you want to network, but you don't feel like you can because there's this energy of being cold and hopeless, like you're waiting around for an offer. But all there is a sexual offer, and you want a stability offer, and this person only has sex for you. That's all they can offer you, because it's just not fair. Like, I hear that. It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah, there's a lot of imbalance here, and there needs to be a transformation. Finding your strength. But you feel stuck. Like, you feel like nothing is going to work out for you. Should you stay? What else happens if pile 3 stays? What else happens if pile 3 stays? Okay, I feel like they want this one. Here we go. There's that 8 of coins. This time it came out in the upright. That's interesting. Yeah, it's like you want to work on something. You want to work on something, but it's not working. That's what I heard. 8-8. Karmic cycles. Yes, you have abundance. But I feel like it's important for you to focus on yourself. Like, this is why the 8 of coins is coming out here. But we do, again, the 4 of coins coming out. Again, there's instability here. There's inner instability in this situation. So it's like there's nothing that can be built here, because throwing stones at glass houses or trying to build foundations on sand, sand beaches. It's not going to work. 444 could be a very powerful number for you. What else happens if pile 3 stays? Thank you, Source. Well, you're going to have some introspection. You're going to see something. That's good. You're going to see something, but ultimately, if you stay, yes, you're going to learn something about yourself, but you're going to feel stuck in situation. And I feel like that's the thing. Like, you want to be independent because you know that you're in this beautiful energy of the Queen of Wands, but you feel confused about the situation. And you need to work on what's good for you, right? Working on your own energy. You know this, but you're having a hard time communicating this because you want commitment. That's fair. That's fair. I think you're afraid that there's a deeper truth here that's not being revealed, and whether it is being revealed or not doesn't matter. Because the situation makes you feel a certain way. This situation makes you feel judged, and it makes you feel like you're judging. And because of that, it doesn't feel good. And it's like, that's what's wrong here. It's like, you could stay in it and you'll learn something, and you'll learn something important about working towards yourself, building something that's solid, building something that can be abundant. All the while, at the same time, you're facing a karmic situation straight in the face. Sorry, guys, I'm really After pile 2. There's a lot of anger coming through here for you guys. Resentment. It's like you know something about the situation. Like, that's the thing. You guys know something about the situation. Like, I feel like you're single and there's something going on. So it's like this could be somebody that you're dating and you know something about the situation, but because you're involved with this person, it's like you're judging them for something that you yourself are doing. But defeat is definitely like falling from grace. Wanting luxury, wanting to have success, but just ultimately feeling romantically frustrated and needing to change your perspective on how you connect with people. And stop being in this energy of taking action just because you don't see the whole story, because that's what causes like shock in your life, like completely turning the world upside down. There's like definitely, oh Lord, okay guys, there's definitely a sense that this is sexual immaturity, and there is a potential that there could be a baby that comes from this, and this could be a tied lifetime to a karmic situation. And I mean, you'll be happy, sure, but at the same time, it's like there's something else that's out there for you that's better. Good fortune, right? It's just, this is interesting. I'm going to split the deck and put this somewhere. Yeah. I feel like I want to get one more card for you guys on this side. What else happens if pile 3 should stay, source? May I please have one more energy? Pile 2 whipped my butt, guys. You should go back and tell pile... No, don't do that. I was just being silly. Okay, these all want to come out. Yeah, so these all want to come out. What is this situation teaching you? That independence is okay? That it's okay to own your beauty? And equally that it's okay for you to work on what's good for you. So, I mean, it's not a loss in staying, but it is going to feel overwhelming. Source, what happens if pile 3 goes? What happens if pile 3 goes? Okay. Manipulation. I'm going to talk about those 2 cards in a minute. I did it different for everybody, so I don't have a rhyme or reason. I just go with how I feel. What else happens if pile 3 should go? What else happens if pile 3 should go? Okay, thank you. Okay, page of coins. And the 7 of cups. Okay. So if you leave for a while, you'll feel unstable. Connecting energy is the Knight of Coins with the Pope. You're going to have a commitment to work. I think that either way, if you stay or you go, there's a commitment to work. Like building whatever it is that you're building. Like, let me just say that, okay? So if you stay for a while, you're going to feel unstable in what it is that you manifested. Like, why did I manifest this? Like, why did I deal with this? Like, why did I have to go through this, right? But ultimately what happens is you're like, okay, well, I could either focus on the fact that I brought this into my life, or I can be a boss and I can work on my own. And I feel like if you leave, I feel like this person's going to try and do everything in their power to manipulate you to come back and stay. And they're going to tell you, oh, I got something to offer you. Like, I want to plant seeds with you, but it's like, you already planted the seed. Like, now you just got to let it grow. If it's going to grow, it's going to grow. Or if it's going to turn into weeds, it's going to turn into weeds. But ultimately, you don't have that, you don't have the say in what happens, but you're setting stronger boundaries, right? So if you go, it's like you're still gonna have the same outcome, like 7, right? Finding your luck. If you stay, you're gonna own your singleness. You're still like, even if this is a romantic relationship, you're still gonna like date. You're gonna experience things. You're going to be in your Queen of Wands energy, even though it feels like you're defeated. It's like, it's almost like you're like, cool, like I can't change where they're at, so I'm just going to own it and I'm going to own myself. So it's like it forces you into self-love. And if you leave, it forces you into self-love. The outcome looks favorable for both choices, y'all. Thank you for flying Tarot Air. We are moving forward now. Unfortunately, we do not offer frequent flyer miles, but this is what I have for y'all. So, guys, no, for real. Like, let's be real. Like, you're going to feel unstable because if you leave, it's like this felt like something stable. At least somebody was in your life. But it's like, it's almost like you feel like, oh, I can't do this. Like, it's almost as if you feel like this person is what's helping you become successful. But they're not. You're the reason you're successful. And the reason that you're successful over here when it comes to this person is because this person makes you stop thinking about your success. It's almost like this person gives you a distraction. Either way, though, they still force you into distraction because it's like you realize, oh, I just have to keep moving forward. Over here, you realize that, right? The 7 of Coins is all about having a business, being an entrepreneur, having something that people don't have. So you guys could be readers, you guys could be psychics, you could be healers, Reiki healing. And maybe you guys are opening up your own, journeying place. Maybe you guys are opening up a place where people can come to learn yogi, you could be anything. This is something that's not 9 to 5. This is something that people make you feel singled out for, and it's hard not to single yourself out for because it's so different. But look, we have 9-9 here, which is bringing this situation to a close. It's not completing it, but it's bringing it to a close. And you're still in this beautiful, independent, confident energy. To have these side by side, like, whew, you guys are sexy beasts. Let me say. Y'all some sexy mofos. Right? No, for real. Like, you guys are really in this energy of owning the fact that you have to work on yourself. So if you stay, you learn to work on yourself. You learn to love yourself, and you learn to see yourself as a beautiful individual. And the Queen of Wands is like pro at setting boundaries. She'll tap that ass if you step over line. Like, she'll be like, get out, right? And if you guys leave, you still step up into boss energy with this King of Coins here. I think maybe you thought this person was a boss. And what's going on is that you're the boss. This person is this King of Swords in the reverse. Very manipulative, smooth talker. Wants you for what you have to offer. Not because they love you. I mean, and they could love you, but this is more about what you have to offer them. So sex, you got some sex, some fiery sex that really turns them on or whatever. It's like you're good in bed, or, maybe you buy them things and they like that. Or you just offer them company that's different from company that they've had. Yeah, that is still being manipulative, right? Because they know it's not going to go anywhere, but they don't tell you it's not, or they do, but they tell you in such a way that makes you feel like it's okay to stay. I hope that made sense. And it's like you already planted a seed with them, and so Source is saying it's like, just it's cool. Like you choose. Okay. Sorry, my dog, she's over here howling at me. I don't know why. But you choose what is good for you, but just know that either way, the end result is going to be the same thing. Right? With this page of coins over here, it's talking about how good luck, like you'll have good luck if you apply effort. Either way, you're going to have good luck over here too if you apply the effort. It's like this is very powerful energy. It's like... But again, it's like if you leave, you realize you got to work on you. If you stay, you realize you have to work on you. So it's like the outcome is the same either way. The outcome is still going to be the same. If you... Should I stay or should I go now? And if you leave, you're going to learn how to set boundaries while staying in this place of owning who you are. So it's like either way, and I still feel that energy with the 7 of Coins over here. It's like... either way, you're still going to maintain individuality, and you're going to enjoy a different part of yourself, a different part of your journey. So it's not like either way it's bad. I feel like there's just this energy of feeling discombobulated for a while. Either way, if you stay, you're going to feel discombobulated until you force yourself to work on yourself. This is commitment to your journey. This is commitment to you, not commitment to another person. This is commitment to your journey, but understanding if you stay, it's like you're staying in a situation that maybe you've judged others for doing, and now now you're doing it. And even though there's like feelings there, there's like a connection there. It's like, do you really want to be that person? What did I say? Oh my gosh. Ancient healing wisdom. Yeah, you guys are healers. You guys could be shamans. You guys definitely need to get into ancient art, you know, ancient things. It's like interesting though. Here's the one thing that Source does want me to point out here is that if you stay, it's going to take you longer to get into this energy of taking care of yourself. If you leave, it's almost like you leave like a boss. Yeah, it might feel unstable for just a minute, but then you're like, you know what? Cool. Like, I'm taking my coin back, bitch, and I'm going to do me. Movement. Movement. And harmony. Yeah, so it's like either way, you guys choose what you want. Like, again, I'm not here to say you should stay or you should go. Like, you guys got to ultimately choose what's right for you. I mean, shoot, after the last readings I've done, like, there's no way I could determine what would be best for a person. I mean, I can say what Source wants to say, like, sure, but at the end of the day, you've got your free will. So if you want to stay and have fun with this person, stay and have fun with this person. But here you go. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. We've got number 38, which is 11. Just do what you know you need to do. But this card talks about wearing masks. This card talks about making sure that you're speaking with truth to another person, but somebody is not in this connection. I feel like that's what's going on over here. There's somebody that's not being honest and truthful in this connection. They're wearing a mask, right? And I think that's difficult for you. It's like, you know, like, I think, you know, you're just questioning whether or not you know, because this person's so good at smooth talking you. Even over here, I feel like they smooth talk you. It's like this person never changed. Over here, there's still the King of Swords in the reverse. Over here, there's still the King of Swords in reverse. But here's the difference. Over here, you turn into the Queen of Wands, and over here, you turn into the King of motherfucking Coins. Excuse my cursing. But let's be real. That's a powerful energy. This is straight up boss man, boss woman energy. Oh, bitch, I take care of myself. I take care of myself. I got friends. I got family. I got loved ones. I plant seeds everywhere I go. I gave you a seed. If it's going to blossom, it's because you watered it. If it's not going to blossom, well, that's cool. That's on you. It's not mine to take care of. It'd be like going around and planting rose bushes everywhere in the world and everyone expecting you to show up to water them. That's just crazy. So we have number 23, which is 5. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. I feel like this is taking a chance on loving yourself. Right? Like, I really feel like that. I feel like this is just take a chance on truly loving yourself and see what happens. I think you might be surprised. Commitment to yourself. Commit to yourself the way you've committed to situations like this. We have number 42, which is 6. 6 talks about balance, right? Seeing yourself through the eyes of divine. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Well, I'm going to put it over here. So I feel like that's sort of saying, maybe you could take a break. Maybe it's time to relax from the situation just for a little bit and see what comes of it. You guys are healers. You don't have to deal with, toxic people just because you're healers, but because you are healers, you're going to attract toxic people, right? It seems like, really, why do I got to deal with, well, it's nothing bad. It's just that your light is so bright. Of course you're going to attract toxic people. Like, of course you are. Because you heal people. And toxic people, they feed on that. They realize that. So we've got number 25, patience, on the bottom. So 7 is about luck. You have 777 out right now. So I feel like Source is saying, like, you have luck in your life. It's not even that you need to change what it is that you're doing. Either way, you have choices. And either way, those choices are going to ultimately get you to where you need to be. But one is going to get you there faster than the other. Let go. I can't with you all. We have number 19, which is 10. We started off with 2 and 8, which is 10. And then we have let go, and it wanted to be put right there. Like, look at this card. So I'm going to read this to you guys. I'm not going to hold it up because it's a really awkward angle, but I'm going to put it here. Number 19. Someone went too far. Okay. It is time to relinquish your need for control and let the leaves fall as they may. If you've drawn this card, it is time to relinquish your need for control and release your tight grip on how you think the world and everyone in it should be. Letting go is an emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental process of releasing yourself to the universal spirit of love. It's giving up your need to control the outcome of every situation and control of the people you hold most dear. This period can be challenging in many ways. Spirit asks you to have faith. Have faith in the universe, that the universe will guide you and send forth the outcomes that are needed for your journey. We understand that you've been this way for a long time, and this need for control stems from your youth when hurt, disorder, or instability was felt. Spirit understands your need for caution, but holding on and controlling every aspect of your life is taking its toll. Hanging on so tightly does not bring the outcomes you desire. Instead, it serves to repel all that you cling to so tight. Your soul longs to be free and to dance through the winds of change. If you deny this part of you the freedom to play, the universe will send the right situation or person to help unlock your free-spirited child in you. This may come at a time not suited to your plans and may leave you feeling vulnerable and confused. Dear one, it is time. It is time to let go. Letting go of your need to control will set you and others free. You have a prayer, and your prayer is, Great Spirit, please give me the strength to let go all that I cling to. Divinely guide my thoughts, words, and actions with love and understanding. And your chakra is the solar plexus, which is the seat of your soul. Yeah. This is like, either way, I mean, you're going to get there, but I feel like maybe it's just like setting some boundaries here is super important for you, and then owning your boss energy, right? Let's get some messages from the ghetto bag, guys, and then I'll leave you on your way. Like, I know your reading was not quite as long as the other one. The middle one is really long. Oh, okay, well, I guess those, okay. Well, you got extra ghetto messages, so cool, guys. We'll just go with it. So what do we got? You are becoming the truth of unconditional love. Yeah, that's why you're going through this situation right now. Because it's teaching you how to love and accept. And unconditional love is acceptance of others exactly as they are in this now moment, not judging them. Like, I feel like this is you judging the situation, like judging how could they be like that. But again, you're still involved in it. And so it's kind of like, well, you can't really be judging the situation because you're playing a part, right? And so to be unconditional love is saying, well, this is a situation as it is. Now the next question is this the best situation for me? Don't worry about judging it. Try dating instead of expecting. So I feel like over here, again, it's like, and you're going to do this either way, right? Like, I feel like this is just you owning your independence, owning the fact that you're single, owning the fact that you have an opportunity to enjoy. But I feel like if you're not dating other people, you're putting a lot of expectation onto this situation, and it's not turning out the way that you want, which is commitment. And that's frustrating you, and it's making you feel unworthy. And so this is just a reminder that you need to look at what happened with this connection and bring that lesson to you in the dating experience, and take things slow. You know, don't rush into things. You have your throat chakra. Speaking your truth is very important here. Yes. Especially being with the shaman card here, you guys must speak your truth, whatever that is, even if it's scary to say. Like, you guys have to speak your truth. Let go of expectations of who it could be. Exactly. Like, I feel like you want it to be this situation. You want it to be this person. Again, that's what you wanted, was commitment. But trying to date will open you up to the possibilities of who it could be. And that's scary sometimes, because that means we have to be vulnerable with multiple people, and that's hard. Blinded by the wish it will work out. Do I really have to say more? It's like you want this to work out so bad that you're not seeing what's actually happening in the situation. So you had a yes or no question, and the answer is yes. Whatever that was. I did not hear the question this time around. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I didn't hear the question this time. So whatever it was that maybe you asked it before we even started, and the answer is yes. Okay. Wow. Yep. This is why this person keeps like smooth talking you. It's because your sex is on fire. Like, again, you guys are having fun. It's like you guys have this. So you guys might resonate with one of the other piles. I'm not gonna say which one. But if you guys are drawn to two piles, like, yeah, you might want to check that one out. You do not have to by any means, but if you'd like to, you're definitely welcome to. But they're just saying, like, you guys, that's why this person manipulates you, because they've never met anybody that has sex like that. Like, they've just never met somebody. I was trying to figure out a way to say that in a not so dirty way, but it'll just be, your sex is on fire, guys. Like, that's it. Like they're just so enamored by you, by what you have to offer, and that's all they want, is what you have to offer. They don't want to give you anything in return, and you feel that, and that feeling is what's making you want commitment even more, because it's like, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. In fact, everything's right with you. What's wrong is what's going on with this person, whatever situation they have you involved in. They're mad that you walked away after they hurt you. Yeah. So if you leave, just know that this person's gonna go cold. They're gonna go cold. They're basically like, look, if you're gonna leave me because whatever, oh, because I didn't love you enough, oh, my bad, you know, well, now I'm not gonna love you at all. I'm not gonna give you any attention. Like, just know that that's something that's coming. Not good or bad. This person hurt people. This person's a hurt person, and that's why they keep manipulating you. They're coming out as the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're a hurt person. Okay, so I just want you guys to know, this is about you, and this is about how you feel about the situation. Either way, if you stay, it's going to get you to the same place. If you leave, the journey's a lot quicker if you leave. So, but ultimately, it's up to you guys. You got to choose what's best for you. But I am going to leave it there, guys, because I need to take a break. Well, we're right at half an hour. That's good. Okay, good. Your guys' reading was on point. So it was on point. So commit to yourselves, guys. Commit to self-love. Set those boundaries. Start with this person. It will help you guys out so much. If you choose not to, that's cool. Just remember, setting boundaries is a very important thing for you guys. It will help you heal faster than you realize. So I'm sending you out so much light and love. You guys can do this. Whatever you choose, you can do it. Okay? I'm just going to say you can do it. It's not something you can't handle. It's something you can very much handle. But please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah, peace out. And Becky is leaving the house, y'all. Bye.